Outside of its native China, Oppo is known for making selfie smartphones like no other. The F1S, F3, and F3 Plus are all good examples. But there's more to Oppo than just being a selfie expert. Now the fourth largest smartphone vendor in the world, their new flagship smartphone hopes to make an even bigger mark. Hi, I'm Michael Josh. You're watching Gadget Match, and this is our Oppo R11 hands-on review. Earlier this month, we were in Shenzhen for the launch of the R11, Oppo's top-of-the-line smartphone. While China will get the phone first, it is expected to come to select international markets also. Depending on where you live, the phone will come in one of 4 colors. Our review unit is the matte black model. While similarities to the iPhone are still present, we're happy to see Oppo's own design aesthetic is taking shape. The most distinguishing feature of the R11 is its curved back. That makes the phone easier to hold. It's also got a pair of antenna bands that echo the corners of the phone's top and bottom edges. Here's how the phone looks like side by side with the matte black iPhone 7 Plus. Notice both phones have 5.5-inch displays, but the R11 manages a smaller form factor. It's thinner and lighter too. Button and floor placements are like so. Power button is on the right, and right on top of that, a hybrid SIM card slot that takes 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM and 1 micro SD card of up to 256 gigabytes of external storage. On the left, volume buttons. On its bottom, good news, there's a headphone jack, flanked by a micro USB port and speaker grills. Considering that this phone is Oppo's best of the best, we would have preferred to see USB Type-C on this phone instead. Up front, the phone has capacitive back and multitasking buttons, and a home button that's not really a button anymore. You can't actually press down on it, but it does take you back home when you tap it, giving off a subtle tactile vibration with every tap. The home pad doubles as an ultra-fast fingerprint sensor, one of the fastest in the biz. Of course, this phone's marquee feature is its dual main cameras. Let's take a closer look at what the camera can do. You can tap over here to go from 1x to 2x optical zoom, or you can tap and drag to go from 2x all the way to 10x digital zoom. Take a look at these sample photos. 1x, 2x. The second camera also allows you to take photos with a creamy bokeh effect. This bokeh effect is still achieved through camera software, but we find it much more improved when it comes to identifying the edges of a subject. Let's zoom in to the strands of Issa's hair so you can get what we mean. Here are other sample photos taken using the phone's 20-megapixel main camera. The selfie camera is also 20 megapixels. While this phone doesn't have dual selfie cameras like some of its more affordable siblings, you can tap on this teardrop to turn on depth effect, and it does a pretty good job. As per usual, it comes with beauty mode. But what we really like is the same beautification settings are also available when shooting videos on both the front and back cameras. Just look for this icon and select how much live photoshopping you want to apply, so that your vlogs go from this to this. The R11 runs on Qualcomm's latest premium mid-range processor, the Snapdragon 660. That and its 4 gigabytes of memory gives it enough power to run your favorite games. 64 gigabytes of storage is built in. In our tests, the phone's 3000 mAh battery lasted us a solid 11 to 12 hours of average use. And with its bundled VOOC charger, the phone can go from 0 to 100% charge in 70 minutes. The R11 runs the latest version of ColorOS 3.1 over Android Nougat 7.1. There are some user interface changes. For example, the quick settings panel is now accessible by swiping up from the bottom of the display. Because our review unit was meant for China, there are also a host of China-specific security features. We're not yet sure if these customizations will make it to the international version. So, is the Oppo R11 your gadget match? If you can get your hands on the phone, then by all means get one if you're looking for a smartphone that is reasonably priced with a good camera. For now, the phone is only available in China for just under 3,000 Chinese yuan. That's about $440 US. If only this phone was water and dust resistant, then it would be hands down one of the best smartphones in its price point. We particularly love its new dual camera and the amazing portraits it captures. That said, the OnePlus 5 is also coming soon, and we hear that it will be similarly priced with even higher specs and will be more widely available. Last but not least, back in February at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Oppo teased its periscope camera technology that could achieve up to 5 times optical zoom. We hear that Oppo has an even better phone in the works, one with that technology, and that is definitely something we are equally excited about. And that was our Oppo R11 hands-on review. For more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow GadgetMatch on social media, and make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.